The Myriopticon was a popular toy released in 1866, a year after the American Civil War concluded. One might compare playing with the Myriopticon to seeing a movie, however motion pictures had not been invented yet. The toy came with tickets that children could sell to their parents to see the show. By inserting a wooden key into the back of the toy and turning it, the player could scroll through 22 images of the Civil War, which the Myriopticon refers to as the Rebellion, a war story told from the Union point of view. The Myriopticon was enjoyed by children who lived far north of the battlefields and is an artifact of how stories of the Civil War were told. There was a lack of African American soldiers in the scenes of the Myriopticon, which speaks to its creator and audience. The scenes glorify the horrors of the war, which naturally made it popular with the young boys it targeted. This is Shakespeare's first folio. 7 years after Shakespeare's death, his colleagues published all of his plays, including 16 plays that had never been printed before, into the first folio. Under 750 were printed, 235 survive today, one of which is housed in LMU's special collections. Folios were incredibly expensive and prestigious, and because of their scarcity, almost none of Shakespeare's audience read his plays in a book like the first folio. For the masses, this early form of storytelling had to be experienced in person. In 17th century Japan, members of the upper class wore kimono or kosode, which did not have pockets. They instead carried their belongings in pouches, which they fastened to their sashes using small decorative sculptures called netsuke, one of which you hold in your hand now. Netsuke started out as being purely functional, but like many things in Japan, gradually became a prestigious art form. Netsuke were never regulated by the government and could therefore portray any story without fear of censorship. This Netsuke portrays the most famous scene from the story of Anshin and Kiyohime, where the villain, Kiyohime, traps Anshin inside a temple bell, roasting him with her fire breath.